There's a guy I know at work who's who's half as capable as me, and he still has it in him to show up way more confident and like easier on himself. Why does that bother me so much? Uh, this is actually a really good question. I'm going to say two things. One is something that you can do day to day that's going to help with the confidence, and one which is the understanding of why it's happening. Look, at the end of the day, the best type of confidence comes from authenticity. So if you are struggling with confidence now, and I think why this bothers you so much is because this guy, from what I'm reading in your message, you know that this guy is half as capable as you. So what that means is you know authentically this guy sucks, or at a technical level he's not as good as you, but his confidence doesn't match who you believe he is authentically inside. What all of that means is this: in your case, authentically, there's a mismatch between who you believe you are inside and how you're showing up. And most likely, that is because at a deep level, there's a part of you that does not feel good enough or worthy, like an imposter or something like that, is what's happening. And that is what's causing the dissonance in terms of how you show up. Because there's one part of you that knows you're really good, but then there's another part of you that genuinely is with you because you think that you're not worthy or enough in some kind of way. And that usually does come from something like childhood, where in my case, I got bullied a lot between ages 4 and 14. I got bullied like crazy, and I went to 8 different schools. So for me, it was like so much childhood programming of thinking that I didn't fit in and that I was not enough. And so there's some inner work that can be done that can really help you resolve that stuff within you. And then at a very deep, heartfelt level, you feel like you are enough. And then that is what shows up in your confidence. And that's the best kind of confidence, authentic confidence. Having said that, let me give you a little piece for like day to day. I want you to realize, similar to how this guy is demonstrating, that speaking confidently does not have to be correlated with you actually knowing anything about the subject matter. So here's an example. I'm just going to speak impromptu about. There's a red book in my background, right? I'm going to speak impromptu about the books, even though I can't even see what book titles they are. Even though I think I can guess, but whatever. Guys, this is dim, and behind me are a collection of books. One of them is red. One of them looks like it might be blue. One of them looks like it might be teal. Do I know the titles of those books? No. For all you know, it could be AI generated. It's not. Oh, there you go. It comes into focus. Whatever. But as you can see, even though I didn't actually know what I was talking about, in that moment, I was able to speak confidently about it. And that's something that you can practice at home, right? Take any object, right? These are glasses. It's a glass case, right? Take any object at home and just think about, okay, how can I speak about this confidently? This is the color purple. What a great color. I really like the color purple because to me, it makes me think of royalty and something that I can trust and something that is regal. And ironically enough, it even has gold and like a royal stamp on it. So it gives me the impression that it's written by the greats. And it's a very high quality amount of information. So you can see what I'm saying is it's total bullshit, but you can speak confidently about it. So that's something you can practice at home. You can disassociate confident communication from whether you actually know what you're talking about or not, and that's what your friend at work is. But exec summary, I would say for you, no matter what, like, I mean, the most important thing is authenticity at the end of the day, techniques aside. The techniques may help you, and hopefully you enjoy using that one. But beyond that, I would encourage you to just think about, okay, like, what is there a part of me that does not feel enough? Is there a part of me that feels unresolved? And short of like going to someone like me to help you with that, I would just encourage you to start to journal, start to just write out, put a name to what it is that you feel like incongruent about, and then ask yourself, like, where did it come from? Like, how long has this been prevalent in my life? Maybe it's actually come from childhood, and then are the stories that I kind of program myself to believe in childhood, are they even true? Or are they just the musings of an 8-year-old who didn't know any better? So awareness is really the first step in terms of the inner work. So I hope both of those help. And yeah, I'll see you. Thank you for the lovely question. I'll see you boys at the next one. Bye.